Hello dear friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Chemistry Aspirant. Now in today's lecture we are going to learn about the differences between the covalent bond and the metallic bond. Now let us see the first difference. Covalent bond formation takes place by the sharing of electrons between the two atoms, while the metallic bond formation takes place by the electrostatic force of attractions between delocalized electrons and positively charged metal atoms. That is the first difference. Now let us consider the second difference between the covalent bond and the metallic bond. Covalent bond consists of shared electrons between the two atoms, while the metallic bond consists of delocalized electrons between more than two atoms. Now let us consider the third difference between the metallic bond and the covalent bond. The covalent compound formed from covalent bond have a definite geometry, that is a specific shape in the three-dimensional space, while the metallic compound formed from metallic bond do not have definite geometry, that is your shape. Now let us consider the fourth difference between the covalent bond and metallic bond. Covalent compound formed from covalent bond is readily soluble in non-polar solvent. For example, benzene, carbon tetrachloride, diethyl ether, all are the non-polar solvents. While the metallic compound formed from your metallic bonds are insoluble in that non-polar solvents also. Now let us consider the fifth difference between the covalent bond and the metallic bond. Covalent compound formed from your covalent bonds are a poor conductor of heat and electricity. While the metallic compound formed from your metallic bonds are the excellent conductor of heat and electricity. Now let us consider the sixth difference between the covalent bond and the metallic bond. Covalent compound formed from a covalent bond are found in all the three states, that is solid, liquid and the gaseous one. While the metallic compound which is formed from metallic bond are found in solid state only. Now let us consider the seventh difference between the covalent bond and the metallic bond. Covalent compound formed from covalent bond have a very low malleability, or it is absent in most of the cases. While the metallic compounds which is formed from metallic bond have a very high malleability. Let us consider the eighth difference between the covalent bond and the metallic bond. Covalent compound formed from covalent bond have a very low melting point and the boiling point, while the metallic compound which is formed from your metallic bond comparatively have a very high melting point and the boiling point. Now let us consider the ninth difference between the covalent bond and the metallic bond. Yes, the covalent compound formed from covalent bond do not always shows the lustrous property, that is the shining property, while metallic compound which is formed from your metallic bond always shows the lustrous property, that is your shining property. The 10th difference between the covalent bond and the metallic bond. Remember, the covalent compound formed from your covalent bond can form from the atoms of the same or the different elements, while the metallic compound formed from your metallic bond always form from the atoms of the same element only. Now let us consider the 11th difference between your covalent bond and the metallic bond. So remember, the covalent bond is formed when the contributing atom have a high ionization energy, then and then only they share their electrons between the two atoms. Again, you know that the metallic bond is formed when and contributing atoms have the low ionization energy, then and then only the metallic atom releases its electrons. Now let us consider the example: hydrogen molecule, oxygen molecule, diamond and silica, etc. are the example of your covalent bond. These compounds are formed from your covalent bond 1. Now, if we consider the example of your metallic bond, zinc, copper, gallium, other metallic element can form the metallic bond 1. So thank you for watching this video.